June is Pride Month, a time for the LGBTQ community to celebrate their identities and for allies to share in it. It's also a time to think critically about the homophobia that still exists in many aspects of American culture, very notably in hip-hop. Part of a long history of the streetwise hip-hop persona that mostly adheres to a very specific standard of manhood, casually pouring out into the lyrics and sometimes online feuds. There was a time when simply referring to a queer sexual act was an insult or a punchline in hip-hop, with everybody from Biggie to Ice Cube taking shots. Who can forget when one of rap's biggest superstars, Eminem, used anti-gay slurs during a very public feud with music icon Elton John, who is gay? Or when the rapper 50 Cent famously said he didn't like gay people around him, he later came out in support of same-sex marriage. Today, the mood has evolved, becoming more accepting. No homo is no longer being used like punctuation whenever a rapper expresses anything outside the confines of generic straight behavior. Everybody from T-Pain to Chance the Rapper have spoken out against gay bashing and homophobia in hip-hop. Today, Jay-Z openly supports his lesbian mother and said the kid is one of the baddest rappers in the game. Lil Nas X literally bursting onto the scene as an openly gay artist. And, just to offend the prudes, he sometimes twerks on Satan.
It's just like knowing, growing up, I'm growing up to hate that. So it's like, for me, the cool dude with the song on top of everything to say this, any other time, I'm doing this for attention in my eyes. But if you're doing this, while you're at the top, it's, for real. And it's, showing, it doesn't really, matter, I guess.
Here's hoping that progress continues and that hip-hop continues to show love to those who share the same love. That does it for me. Have a great weekend. Ari will be back on Monday. The Readout with Joy Reid is up next. Joy?
How you doing, Jason? I got to tell you very quickly before you go, Lil Nas X is such a game changer because you and I were, I'm not going to age you, but I, as a Gen X person, could never have imagined a Lil Nas X even existing in hip-hop anytime when I was growing up or when I was in college as a hip-hop head. He wouldn't have existed. So he's a game changer.
Absolute game changer. And a fashion icon.
And he can twerk better than most of us. And, well, maybe better than you. Have a nice weekend, Jason. Have a great weekend.